I got? Let's see. Take my hair out. Hang on. Just give it a quick brush. A little bit more normal. Do I got look at? Oh, egg stain there. Hang on. Just hope Ruth doesn't carry on like she normally does. That woman somehow manages to turn a 1 minute topic into 10 minutes. Just keep going on and on and Malcolm with his stupid ideas. Oh my God, right. See the Vicar's on time tonight too. Vanessa, here's my iPad. Actually I'll just pop a bit of Libby on. Make it look like I've made an effort. It's alright, you can't see my pyjamas, so they don't know. Be fine. That's it. Got my secret weapon this time. If they start carrying on, I'm going to ring this bell. And I'll hopefully shut them up so we can get through this meeting quicker tonight. I just forgot my what is the time? I don't get it. Hang on a minute. Where is everyone then? How can people be 15 minutes late to a meeting when we're in our own homes? Wait for everyone to turn up. Hang on. I think there might be Ethel coming in.
Hello, Alison.
What's it saying on our mask? Not today, dickhead. Oh, lovely, thank you. Malcolm. Hi.
Hello, Alison. How are you?
Sorry, I was just doing a bit of laundry. You know how you have to when you finish at the end of the day.
I think we're just waiting for Vanessa now then. I think it's
Nice
Vanessa.
to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we always seem to be waiting for her.
Your mic's off, Ethel. We can't hear you. Your mic. Yeah, your mic.
Oh, you should have been home hours ago. Oh, just feed the kids and put them to bed. Oh, go to hell.
Evening, Vicar.
Evening, Vicar.
Sorry I'm late. It's a very rough day.
Oh, no. What's wrong, dear?
He just won't leave me alone. He started nicking food off the worktops, and there's hair all over the place, and now he started peeing on the floor.
Oh, I know. Dogs can be such a handful, can't they?
Not the dog, my husband.
Oh.
Well, yes. I know, they can be a bit of a handful as well.
Well, it's like having 6 foster children rather than 5.
Now everyone's here, shall we make a start?
Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Then can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Ethel.
Oh, good. You can bugger off now, Ernie. They can all hear me.
Right, yeah.
Right, shall we start with apologies? Now, I've had a new...
Ethel,
Yeah?
why are you wearing your mask in your own home?
Oh, I don't want to catch COVID off the laptop.
What?
Oh.
I've read where you can catch those computer viruses.
Can't catch a virus off a computer, Ethel. Only computers can catch computer viruses.
Oh, are you sure?
You'll be fine, Ethel.
All right, then I'll take it off. Okay.
We'll be able to hear you much better now.
Is that a good thing? Right, shall we carry on?
Oh, yes, let's get on.
Oh, listen, who's talking?
Now, I've had a text of Gina. Fortunately, she can't join us tonight because her internet connection's gone down. But they've told us they should be able to get it connected up by about the 28th.
Oh, tell me about it.
Oh, and also, obviously, John can't join us again tonight after, you remember what happened at the last meeting when he'd forgot he'd left his grill on and then he ended up the kitchen catching fire and we saw all the flames and the fire brigade came. But he's hoping his insurance money's going to come through soon.
Oh, dear. I mean, is he all right? I mean, how's he been able to cook?
I think so. He said he got some half-price Deliveroo vouchers, so I think he'll be all right.
Oh, poor man. I wouldn't fancy eating kangaroo.
No.
Well, do you think we should take him something?
Well, I've got a fire extinguisher he could have.
Oh, it's a bit bloody late for that now.
Well, I think we should take some things round, you know. I've got a flask he could have. It's a spare one sitting in the back of the cupboard. So he'll be able to have tea all day.
Oh, yes, I can make him some of my famous cheese scones, but I've only got Dairy Lee left at the moment.
Carry on.
Well, I've still got some of my food rations from when I was in the Falklands War. I think they're in the attic.
Oh, bugger him. I've got 5 foster kids, a husband and a dog to feed. I can't be sending anything round to that old git.
Should we get back to the meeting?
Yes, of course.
Has everyone now received the minutes of the last meeting?
No.
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 Malcolm, did you remember to send the rest of the committee the minutes?
Yes, I did. I sent them to you, CC'd everybody else, but I couldn't remember their names or email addresses, so I just put to all our wonderful committee in the CC box, and I sent it off.
When did you send it?
10 minutes ago.
For Christ's sake.
Oh, well, I do think he's trying his best.
Yeah.
No, the kids are starting up again. Will you leave that dog alone? And don't touch that!
I'll just send my copy to everyone. I think I'll send it now.
I'll get off this Zimmer now I'm on it, or I'll have to call Ernie again, and he won't be happy. He's watching that £1 million porn.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
And should we move on to matters arising then? The new signposts have now been put up around the village. I did have to contact the company though, because a lady let me know that the sign for the memorial clock, you know, the one that's on the green, that was donated by Lord and Lady Hampton in '53.
Yeah.
That's now ended up saying the memorial cock.
Oh, goodness. I mean, do I need to write a cheque for that? Will it cost more money to alter it?
I'm not sure though. It should have come back from being altered today.
Yes, it's back. I saw it when I went out this afternoon.
Oh.
Well, does it look okay?
Well, sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
Well, they've just drawn a big L in marker pen, Alison.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to call the company in the morning. What else was there? Oh, have we now paid the bill for the strippers in the lounge?
What strippers?
I didn't know we were having any strippers.
Oh, me neither.
No, hang on. Don't you all remember we agreed at the last meeting to go ahead with the stripping in the lounge?
Well, I really don't think that we should have that sort of thing going on in the village hall, you know.
Oh, yes, I remember. We said we have to keep up with modern times, so we better get the strippers in.
Exactly, and it's all been done now.
Oh, it's a shame I missed that. I enjoyed watching that Magic Mike with my granddaughter.
Oh, is he the man who did the stripping then?
No, I think everyone's getting confused. We agreed to have the wallpaper in the lounge stripped so it'd be ready to be painted.
Oh, well, that seems a bit of a health hazard to me, pulling it off while you're stripping.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Stripping can be very dangerous, you know, if it's not done properly. Oh, my husband, well, he put his back out when he did it on our landing.
Oh, yes, I know. You told me all about it. How frustrated you were with your husband. You know, I can remember when we hired a stripper for the back room of the church a few years ago. Oh, he did a lovely job getting it all off.
Shall we carry on? Before we waste any more time. I've also asked Mr. Peterson. He used to live here, remember? And he's now moved to Upper Piddle. If he would come and trim the bushes between the bottom of the playing field and the houses, because they've all become a bit overgrown now and looks a bit messy.
Oh, yes, I saw him today. He's done it now. Oh, and he's made my bush look immaculate.
Oh.
Yes, I saw your bush as I walked past this afternoon. Oh, he's done such a good job of getting all those nasty little prickly bits out.
Yes, It's all level now.
I've been thinking, actually, I've got a good idea. Perhaps we could help advertise for Mr. Peterson to go round and trim other people's bushes, as he did such a good job with yours, Vicar.
No, I don't think that's a very good idea.
Hang on a minute, though. I mean, what if people don't want somebody else to trim their bush? I mean, they might just take off too much, or they might make it into an odd sort of shape.
Well, Henry's been trimming my front bush for over 40 years, and I wouldn't let anyone else near it.
Poor Ernie. Should we now move on to the chairman's report? I've had another email from Donald Glover. He's sent me some more photographic evidence of dog mess on the village green. He's told me he compared it to previous specimens he's collected and says he can confirm it comes from Mrs. Bridges from the post office.
Eh?
No, her Shih Tzu Trixie.
Oh.
How does he know it's from her dog? I remember when we had dogs at home years ago when I lived at home with my parents, and you could never tell one dog's poo from another. We had lots of dogs. Well, you couldn't have told whether it was Rover or whether it was Fido, whether it was...
Oh, I've got a good idea. Why don't we put some chips in the dogs, and then we can tell whose it is?
Oh, well, dogs don't like chips.
Well, I think they should keep their dogs at home, you know. I think that would be better. And then we wouldn't have all of this mess on the green, would we?
No, you can't keep dogs stuck at home. They've got to go to the green for exercise.
And it's the only way of me getting that thing out of the house.
Well, that's a bit harsh about your dog, Vicar.
I was talking about my husband.
Well, couldn't you take your dog to the play area and then let her exercise there?
What?
Yes. I mean, you could take it on the slide, wee, or if it's a little tiny dog, you could pop it on the swing.
Oh, yes.
You can't take a dog on the children's play area.
Oh.
Yeah, Alison's right.
Oh, thank you, Malcolm.
Yeah, dogs aren't allowed in the children's play area.
Oh, well, maybe we could buy all the dog owners in the village a treadmill and then they could run it on there.
Oh, Ethel, that sounds like a really good idea.
Sounds like a very expensive one.
Maybe we could get Mr. Peterson to take some of the money he gets from trimming people's bushes and use it for the treadmills. We could call it Trimming Towards the Treadmills.
Oh, okay. No, that's right. Shall we move on to the Treasurer's report now?
Oh, yes, that's me. Oh, right. Okay. Well, yes. Now, first, there seems to have been a very small discrepancy in the online banking and the accounts book. And I'll just pop onto that in a minute. Now, we've had a bill for £670 for the PPL PRS licence for the hall. Now, I just need Alison to sign the cheque. Is that okay?
Yes, if you pop it round to me, Reef, I'll sign that and I'll get it back to you.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks ever so much.
You're welcome.
Why are we paying for PPE?
Sorry?
Why are we paying for PPE when it's used in hospitals? Shouldn't the government be paying for that?
No, Ethel. PPL, not PPE.
It's the public performance licence?
Oh, I see. So that for the strippers as well?
No, it is not that sort of strippers, Ethel.
What's the government paying for then?
Well, I think the whole country would like to know the answer to that one, Ethel.
That's all for the checks.
Right.
Now, as I said, we've got a tinsy-wincy little problem with the accounts. Now, about a month ago, I think it was, yes, we were contacted I was contacted by a solicitor about some money that was left in a Mr. Jonathan Richard Hartley's will. Apparently, he lived here in the village and he had bequeathed some money to the committee. But that had been taken out of our account instead of being transferred in.
Oh, dear.
Well, I don't remember doing a funeral for anyone of that name.
Ruth, how much money was taken out?
Oh, hold on a minute. Let me just look in my little book here. About £500.
Oh, I'm sure I've heard of that name before.
Yeah, me too.
I think I've got a book of his somewhere.
Really?
I think I have as well.
Well, I mean, if this Mr. J.R. Hartley, if it is him, he must be perhaps a famous author.
Mr. Who?
Did you just say J.R. Hartley?
Yes.
Ruth, did you give any of these solicitors any of our details?
Well, yes. I mean, they said that I needed to give them our card and our bank details when I spoke to them on the phone for identification.
Well, I think I'll need to ring them tomorrow and tell the bank we've been a victim of fraud.
Oh dear. Why?
Didn't J.R. Hartley write Fly Fishing?
Oh, yes, right, yes.
Oh, from Yellow Pages?
Well, no, but the pages in my book, well, they're white. They aren't yellow.
No, it's that big yellow book that you used to have in the 70s with all the phone numbers in. Henry used to stand on that because that used to make him taller so he could trim the top of my bush.
Okay,
Really?
Your fingers do the walking, yeah. I remember that. Oh, yeah. You used to get really big, thick ones as well, you know, and then you get strong men on TV who tear it apart with their bare hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to the Secretary's report? Malcolm, that's you.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Oh, give me strength. Have we had any correspondence this month?
Oh, yes, Alison, we have. We had a letter from a starter-up company asking if we'd be interested in investing in a new app which will help to increase community involvement for the church.
Oh, that'd be good for you, Vicar.
Yeah, the app is for being able to talk to God. Yes. What it is you download it on your phone or your iPad or whatever you've got, and then you've got various settings for praying once a week or praying twice a week or praying every morning or even at Compline where it pray for you and you don't have to get up at 4 a.m. That's a good one, that is. And it's really, really good. And the guy said that we could do the whole village for as little as £350 a month. What do you think?
Well, I mean, how can we afford that?
Well, I did ask him about that, and he said there's an extra setting for that you apply, and God will provide.
Oh, hang on. Ethel? Ethel? Ethel!
What? Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I'll
Well, I've got my Zoom sermons every weekend, 11 o'clock every Sunday morning.
Sorry about last week, Vicar. I forgot I left my camera on when I got in the bath. I hope I didn't upset anybody.
Oh, I just thought what you had on just needed a good iron.
No worries, Ethel. I'm sure our special guest, the bishop, didn't notice, especially when you bent over.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's what that was. I thought that was one of Ernie's ferrets that escaped and jumped up at the screen.
Well, I hope to see you all at my sermon this weekend, and hopefully we'll have a few more people join us this week.
Yes, if you send me the link, Vicar, I'll pop it on the village Facebook page for you.
Yes, that would be lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I have to say that I know some new people in the village who are very interested in joining, but they do struggle with Zoom sometimes and they're not quite sure how to join in.
I've got an idea. Actually, it's a very good idea. Why don't we have a Zoom meeting and invite them all and explain how to use Zoom?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Malcolm, that sounds like a good idea.
No, it isn't.
Oh, that would be good for you, Vicar, because at the end, your husband always has to come in and get you off, doesn't he?
Well, that's true. I do struggle getting off.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, I hear that happens when you get older.
It's a bit awkward. Shall we now move on to fundraising? We decided at the last meeting we were going to push the fete back because of COVID. So I was thinking perhaps now we could ask the school if they'd like to do some dancing in the arena, and perhaps we could have the orchestra.
Oh, that would be really nice.
Now, I was thinking of perhaps asking them to play something a little more up to date this year.
Oh, I enjoyed Mozart's Greatest Hits last time.
Well, has any of you lot got any suggestions what we can have?
What about Tom Jones or what's that, Engelbert Humperdinck?
I was thinking of someone a little more modern, Ethel. A bit more, modern than that.
Oh, what about Max Bygaze?
What about the Prodigy? I really love that one they've got. I'm a fire starter, a dirty fire starter.
No,
That would be really good with the kids.
No, John's probably not going to appreciate that one, is he, after what happened to his kitchen?
Oh, no.
Maybe we need to find something a bit different.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something more
Lemon.
like
They're good.
I don't know. We could have.
What about Lady?
Something more modern. What about that Lady Gaga and Poke You in the Face?
Hands people probably not going anymore. Well, their legs would be very wrinkly and legs.
And that is that Fiance? And if you like it, you should put it in your ring.
Shall we talk about dancing?
My granddaughter, she's been doing some of this TikTok dancing,
Yes, and actually Emily and Matilda have been doing some of that.
Well, why do they want to dance for clocks?
No, it's nothing to do with... Oh, never mind. Oh. Has anyone got any other suggestions of what we can have at the fete?
Oh, yes, I've got a good idea.
All right.
Oh, go on then, Ethel.
Well, I've heard about this new thing a lot of people do that my neighbour Sandra's into.
Oh, yes.
I think it's called dogging.
What?
Well, Sandra says several people in the village are involved and they mainly do it on the village green.
Well, I think that sounds like a good idea, don't you?
Yeah, I think a lot of people who go to the fete would love to give dogging a try.
I think that sounds like it.
I'm sure they would. I mean,
And everybody
everybody
I
knows
bet
it's
I
Nick
could
had to
get
go
my
before.
husband try dogging. In fact, I think people in the parish might like to give it a try
I think
as
that
well.
would be really quite good. Oh, I wonder if we could do that sort of thing. That would be great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. But what happens if you don't have a dog? I mean, can you still take part in dogging?
No, you don't need a dog to go dogging.
Oh, well, that's good. So you can just hop along and watch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that would be good for the arena then.
No, we cannot have dogging at the fete. No, just no.
Why not?
Because jogging involves people meeting up at night in the dark and in cars, and
Well, I might have a bit of trouble getting Hugo in the car because he's such a big boy now.
But anyway, I mean, it wouldn't be any good for the fete, would it, if it's in the dark?
Oh, no.
Oh, perhaps we could ask Mr. Peterson if he could donate some more money, and then we could get some very big lights on the arena to show the dogging.
I can ask next week when he comes and trims my bush.
Well, and we could advertise dogging as our main attraction in the parish magazine.
And I can mention it in my sermon on Sunday.
Oh, yes.
I bet we'd be the only fete in the UK to have dogging.
Oh, I'm getting very excited.
Okay, I think we need to move on from this. Has anyone got any other ideas for games?
Oh, yes, I've got an idea. A good idea. What about apple bobbing?
I'm not sure on that one because of COVID.
Well, we could sanitize the apples between each person.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. And we could perhaps get a big paddling pool, and then we could fill it 50% with bleach and 50% with water and put the apples in there.
No.
I think that sounds like a plan. What do you think, Malcolm?
I think that sounds like a very good plan.
No.
Well, I've got an old paddling pool of the kids in the shed.
And I can get the bleach from the wholesalers, so that would come cheaper.
Oh, no, that's not a good idea.
Oh my God, thank you, someone talking some sense.
Because I tried to clean the false teeth with bleach once and tasted horrible for ages after.
Oh my God, we cannot use bleach. It's going to burn people's insides out.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, silly me, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I know. What about hooker duck stall?
Oh,
Well, again, I'm not sure because of COVID, touching things and,
What about everybody having a pool in their garden with ducks in?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we could have hookers all around the village.
Well, that does sound good.
oh, definitely.
We could put hookers on all the street corners.
No, I don't think that
I think that sounds ideal, because then they can show you the way
I haven't seen hookers around the village yet.
Yeah,
I think.
well,
Yeah, that would be very
and
good.
sort them out. I think be able to explain about the doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Idea, wouldn't it? Hookers and yes, that would be great.
Yeah, we could put some on the village green, and then we can tell people that they can get a hooker when they go dogging.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. That would be attractive.
Well, what about who could we ask to open the fete? I was thinking someone a bit different than Bongo the Clown.
He's opened the fete for the past 40 years.
Yeah, but don't you remember what happened at the last fete when he bent over and then his false teeth fell out and it scared all the children?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Like that.
if it happens, I mean, we could just pop them in the apple bobbing pool, and the bleach would clean them all up, wouldn't it?
But well, what about somebody more well known? Maybe a local celebrity?
Oh, how about the Queen?
The Queen? How's the Queen a local celebrity?
Well, everyone locally knows who she is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what about that prince?
Oh, which one?
Do you mean the artist formerly known as Prince? The purple one?
Well, no, that one could be a bit difficult then because he's been dead since 2016.
Oh, really? Oh, I hadn't heard that.
No. The one who's married to, there's all the hoo-ha about that, Meghan.
Oh, you mean Prince Harry?
That's him.
Yeah, well, the thing with him is that he's probably quite a nice bloke, but I don't think he's going to be coming all the way from California to open the Lower Piddle Village fete.
Oh,
Happen.
why
Sorry.
not? I mean, he's probably looking for other things to do now that after what's all happened.
What about the Queen Mother? I saw her at the Sandringham Flower Show in 1985.
No. But Ethel, the Queen Mother's no longer with us.
Oh, where's she gone then? Is she in California as well?
She died in 2002.
Oh, well, I hadn't heard that.
Well, can we come up with maybe someone who is less famous, less expensive, and possibly the big thing here now is alive?
What about someone from Towie, like Gemma Collins?
Ooh, I've never heard of her.
Oh, don't worry, Ethel, you wouldn't miss much.
Or someone from that I'm a Celebrity, I Can't Wait to Get Out of Here program?
Oh, yes. What about Pat and, what's his Dick?
Who?
I think Ethel means Ant and Dec. I don't think they'll be coming because they're quite busy as well.
But why not? I mean, now that they've cancelled Britain's Got Talents this year, they'll have a big break in the summer.
What about those old ones that were like them?
Who?
Is that Morecambe and White? They were always on the telly, weren't they?
Yes, back in the 70s.
Oh, and Ethel, they're dead as well.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah.
Well, I have to say, I think that probably Ant and Dec would be a good idea, you know.
Yeah, me too.
Or maybe they could go round with a pound in the bucket.
Absolutely. Or they could judge the dogging.
Okay, before we get carried away, shall we move on to what we're going to now put the money we raise for this towards?
Could we put it towards a memorial seat on the village green for the doggers?
I don't think so, Ethel. No, that's not a good idea.
Well, thinking about this, what about using the money we raise to improve the kitchen at the village hall?
Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
I think that's the best thing because we've only got that old butler's sink and a wooden draining board. That's not very healthy.
And it smells in there.
Oh, I think it's that old yellow thing in the corner, Vicar.
Oh, do you mean the old boiler?
No, he means the caretaker. She's yellow because she drinks too much.
Okay, and what are we going to use for the kitchen while we have it refurbished?
Well, maybe we could get a caravan out the back with a portaloo.
Oh, but I don't want a porter in my loo.
No, that's
Well, where would we empty it?
Oh, I know. What about those red bins around the village?
Oh, no, Malcolm, we can't do that.
They are for dog waste.
Oh, well, I suppose I'd better get the plumber in to fix our toilet then. I've got a little job to do in a little while, I think.
Okay, if we do have the kitchen done, then who are we going to get to fit it?
Oh, how about that Nick Knowles? He's a bit tasty as a decorator and DIY.
Oh, yes, he's off that CSI SOS, isn't he?
Well, then he could stay in the caravan while he's doing it.
Yes, and then we could take him to the village green so he could see the dogging.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and maybe if there's any money left, we could get Alan Titchmarsh to come and improve the outsides.
Absolutely. You know, he could lay a few slabs out the back.
Eh? He could lay a few slags out the back.
Slabs, Ethel, slabs.
Oh.
And we could put the caravan on it when he's finished.
And I've got some old fairy lights in the garage, so we could put them up outside.
Oh, that's a good idea. And then we'd be able to see the dogging, wouldn't we?
Oh, yeah.
That's like really
Excellent.
good. It sounds like a plan all coming
Oh,
together,
but
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
once we able to see the dogging and
Don't
lights.
forget, though, we'll need a bit of work too. What about asking that Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen to decorate them?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I could give him the emulsion left over from when I painted the lounge. Oh, it is purple though.
Oh,
Well, you know, if it helps save us money, and then maybe once all the work's done, you know, Ant and Dec could come back and open it for us.
oh,
Yeah, and we can have Ed Sheeran to come and sing a few songs as well. He only lives in Suffolk, and it wouldn't take him long to get here.
oh, and we could ask Delia Smith to come do the barbecue.
Yes. And I mean, she lives in Suffolk, so she could give Ed Sheeran a lift, so that saves on money as well, doesn't it?
Yes.
I think that's like a really good idea. We could have those people like
Yeah, I think
Delia,
it's a really good
because it's a
idea.
bit of
Oh,
a
we could ask
Norwich
Mary
City
Berry, and then she could
local-ish
come and
and
run the
that'd be
cat stall,
great.
and then she can show everybody how to
Now,
rice their
who else
buns.
could we have? Let's think about who
What
we could
about
have.
Bruce Forceps? He could do the raffle because he's always been good at giving away
Raffle
prizes,
and
hasn't he?
Thinking
Paul
about all
Daniels,
of that.
he can come and do some magic.
He's dead too, Ethel.
Yes, he's dead.
Oh dear. What about that? What's his name? That Anton the Burke. He's from Strictly. He could come and do some dancing displays, couldn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that'd be
Oh, we
really.
could probably.
I saw Anton de Berk, and he was dancing with a bloke once on TV.
Oh,
I think it was that Bruno.
He was in Charles, I think it was
Yeah.
last year or the year.
Oh, yeah. Well,
He's disappeared.
Yes, ignore that. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Oh my gosh. So far, we've managed to come up with Ant and Dec to open our fate, which is now we're going to have dogging and hookers around the village. We've decided we're going to have Ed Sheeran sing some songs, Delia
Yeah.
Smith do the barbecue, And Deck are going to do the pound in the bucket. Half the rest of the people we're having, according to Ethel, they're all now dead. Also, we can get enough money to have Nick Knowles and Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen do a bit of decorating, and Alan Titchmarsh to come here and lay a few slabs for a caravan we're now having with the Portaloo out the back.
Yes.
Yes. Well done, Chair. You've got every point. All of them. Yeah. Brilliant.
Right, okay. I have got a massive headache coming down. I think we should finish it there tonight before I kill you all.
I agree. I've got to go and visit a few bins around the village. Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm going to say good night. Bye, everybody. See you next time.
Bye.
Time to go now. Lovely to see you all. I think that was a productive meeting. Yes.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, okay.
What do you mean? What's the matter? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What?
That's good. Yeah.
To bed without any supper. He's been on the phone all night with his secretary, and now he says they have to go away tonight to some urgent meeting somewhere. Oh, look, don't you worry. You go back to bed and I'll sort Daddy out. Okay, I'll see you shortly. Oh, does he think I'm bloody stupid, that man? The lying, cheating rat. Oh, God, that bloody meeting's finished. Oh, ring the bishop up tomorrow and ask him how soon I can get away from this piddling bloody village. They're all bonkers here. And Alison with that bloody bell tonight, I felt like shoving it right up.
Vika, your husband, he hasn't got you off.
Oh.